Hello, everyone, and welcome to Saturday. Woke up this morning, and Hayley had messaged the Raleigh group and was like, I've got an errand to run. Does anyone want to join me? And I was like, well, I will, but I also have an errand to run. So if we can do both of them together, then I will. And she was like, okay. No one else in the Raleigh group wanted to join, so it's just going to be me and her. I'm going to pick her up and grab some food probably, and we have a few things to do. One of the things that I need to do today, which I think is very interesting, is I need to pick up a mat for a picture frame, and I'm really excited about it, and if I can manage to get it today, then I'll show you why I'm excited. I hope I can manage to get it today, otherwise this entire intro won't matter very much. I like how you are like crouched down between the big pots. It's like you're hiding.
Can't find me here. They'll never get me out. Can't get away from Ollie, though.
No, he will find you and beat you to death with a broom. I was hoping to find a mat, but as it turns out, because of what I need to actually just bring the artwork that I need the mat for to Michael's. We went into Michael's, and I was like, I wish I would have thought of that, because then I just would have brought the art and had them do it.
The guy was very nice. I could tell he thought like we might be offended. She was like, we do need the artwork, and I'm like, no, I get it. As someone who's done customer service. Yeah, and everyone's like, don't worry, I know the size of whatever, and you're like, what's the size? And then you buy it, and they're like, that's the wrong size. And you're like,
yeah, I understand. So
I mean, I would trust you, but he doesn't have to trust you.
No, he doesn't have to trust me. So I'll be back at some point with the actual art, because I'm doing a cool thing. I really love what I'm doing. Hayley, I don't even know if you know what I'm doing.
I know.
It's a cool thing. I'm happy about it, but I'm not going to be able to do it today. Did you find one you like?
No.
Oh. What about one of these gigantic ones?
I don't think my little houseplant's gonna need that.
It'd have room to grow.
Oh dang, I love this one, but it's got a giant crack in it.
Oh. Hey buddy. I'm gonna ask you to move. Because I'm trying to get the bed all set up. Because we're having a visitor tomorrow. You won't be able to sleep in here. Well, I mean, I guess you can. It's just you'll be sharing the bed with someone else. You're very cute. For the longest time, he didn't come in here and sleep on the guest bed. But he started doing that at some point, and now he likes to relax in here. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh God, more Special K. But I do actually like it. It is good. I think it's a good cereal. I did manage to get, quite a few things done today. The thing I really wanted to do was get that mat cut for the art. And I know you don't know what that is yet, but it's very cool, I promise. But still got a few other things done. I had to get some cat litter. Hayley wanted to get some of the pots to repot some of her plants. And I actually got something else, which is a pretty big deal. Sorry, I should finish this. This is gonna get soggy. There. Okay, so let me show you what I got. So these are the New Balance shoes that I bought a few years ago. I want to say it was probably before the pandemic, so it's been a few years. I actually got 2 pairs of them. I think I paid $40 for each pair, which was amazing. They're identical pairs. One of them has remained inside shoes. I use them to play DDR, basically. So they're in great shape. They're probably going to be good forever. These were my normal, like, everyday shoes, but I started wearing them when I was biking. And the problem is they get super filthy because whenever I do biking, I'm on like dirt and gravel. And whenever I get home, my shoes are really, really gross. So they're, you know, they're not like great looking anymore. And I was like, okay, so I probably need to keep these as bike shoes, but have like an everyday walking shoe. And I got these shoes, I guess was it earlier this year? I think it was earlier this year, whenever I was doing running. These shoes are incredibly comfortable. They are very comfortable. This whole thing happening here feels like you're walking on a cloud. I don't remember what these are called. Someone knows. Fresh foam. This part's called fresh foam. They're obviously a running shoe. They're really flashy. But the problem is when those got really dirty, I started using these as my everyday shoe. Like I wore these to Japan and everything, and they're very comfortable, but they are very flashy and they are very big. Like I have big feet. I'm a big person and I have big feet, and this makes my big feet look huge. And especially when I'm wearing shorts, like this is something I didn't even know this until recently. But I saw some pictures of me in these shoes, and when you're wearing pants, it kind of hides that. It like minimizes the size of the shoe a little bit, but in shorts, it doesn't. And my feet look gigantic, and I was like, oh, goodness. So these are really good for like, if you're gonna go do like a lot of walking or something. So I was like, I really want to have something like my old shoe, but I can't use that shoe because it's very old and it's dirty. It'll be great for biking, but I need something a little bit better. So this has been something I've been thinking about for a little bit, but since we were out today, we stopped by the shoe store and I got these, which I think are nice. The interesting thing is both of those shoes, because these are all New Balance shoes, both of those shoes are size 14, and this is actually size 13, but it does fit, so I don't know why. Like, I probably could have also worn a 14 and just had a little more room, but like, this seems to fit. Maybe it's a little more snug, but I like the way it looks. New Balance are interesting because depending on the coloration of the New Balance, it's a dad shoe. Like you get to a dad shoe real quick. When you go and look at like New Balance shoes, and I'm sure there's other brands that look like this, there's a specific aesthetic and you're like, that's a dad shoe. And like this, in my humble opinion, skirts that a little bit, but doesn't cross over into dad shoe territory. I think this is a nice looking shoe, but the New Balance, especially the ones that are like completely white, I'm like, that's a dad shoe. So I mean, I was with Hayley and I got her approval. I was like, is this dad shoe? And she goes, no. She's like, I think it's getting close. She's like, but I think you're safe. And I brought it home and I showed Mao and she's like, yeah. She's like, that's a good looking shoe. I think that's good. One thing I do think I'm gonna do is replace the laces, because the laces are white. I think I'm gonna replace them with like a dark gray, and I think that'll be even more aesthetically pleasing. And then this will just be my like everyday shoe. So it's really weird because I'm not like a shoe person. I've had friends in my life who have like 20 pairs of sneakers, and that's not really me. I feel very utilitarian about shoes, but I've also kind of realized that like, okay, the running shoe is probably not the best everyday shoe, and my other shoe is now used for biking. So now I have several pairs of shoes. So this is going to be my normal shoe. And I knew I wanted something gray because my everyday shoes before had been black. And I was like, I really want to do something gray. So that's what I went with. Anyway, shoes. Shoes. It is still summer, and most of what I'm wearing on my feet are sandals, are flip-flops. I've had rainbow sandals since I was in high school. Not the same pair, obviously, but I wear them all the time. And like in the summer, it's hot, and an easy way to cool down is to keep your extremities open to the air, and wearing flip-flops helps a lot with that. So, but soon it's going to be getting a little bit cooler, and it'll be nice to wear those. It's also nice to just wear shoes if I know I'm going to be doing even a little above average walking. Like today I wore shoes because I knew we'd be going out to a few different places. Because if you walk in sandals too long, you do get like blisters, or like you'll get like friction burns or blisters or whatever. So even I can't wear sandals like forever. So having a shoe is much better. It's also much better for your foot. It's better support. So that happened today. I didn't get the mat, but I ended up getting a shoe. Neat. Okay, that's it for today. Like I said earlier, we do have a guest coming tomorrow, staying for a few days. I'm excited about that. You have to wait till tomorrow. It's more fun that way. Tomorrow's also September. This year is 2/3 over. Cool. Thanks for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?